Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Before we get started, would you like to record on your end? I can give you recording capabilities.
Um,
We're
that,
also recording as a backup as well.
that would be great. I'll go ahead and try and see if it will go through as it needs to.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, just real quick, yeah, you will have 8 minutes for this interview, and then I'll flag in the chat when we're at the 2 minute mark. So I'm going to remove myself from the situation, and you guys can get started.
Awesome. Well, hello, this is Kelli Webb with SHEEN Magazine. How are you?
Great.
Doing well.
Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm loving your hair. Okay, side note. Yes, that is everything. Sorry, Jocko. It's the girl thing. It's the girl
Oh, I love
thing.
it. I'm right there with you. I love it.
Thank
She
you.
did that.
Absolutely. Look, I know we only have 8 minutes, and okay, I have been binge watching the show like crazy. I should probably have gone to sleep last night, but listen, it was amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, so main question. You guys kind of came in basically during what we are still dealing with this pandemic. What was that experience like? One, welcome back to the show. But what is that experience like knowing that you're dealing with the pandemic outside and you're portraying it inside for either one?
Yeah. Well, it's been interesting. We've always felt a bit connected to what was going on. Like you said, outside was here in New York City, which at the worst part of the pandemic, early on, Ground Zero was right down the street. In fact, the worst hospital here in the country at some point was the hospital we filmed at and we were based on, which is Bellevue Hospital. So that had kind of helped us to feel very connected with what was going on. And also our medical advisors, Lisa Wing and Dr. Jeff, who are there every day to make sure that, we're doing the right things, we're using the right terminology, and we're portraying these characters in the most accurate and beautiful way possible. They were there on the front lines. And so all during the pandemic, while we were shut down, we kept in touch with them. So it's been interesting and it's been exciting to an extent, and also heartbreaking to hear the stories. But it's been great that we've been able to be blessed to be in this position and portray some of these stories best we can.
Yes, I feel like you guys did an amazing job. Top of season 3 literally set off an amazing tone. It literally started out with how the pandemic hit and coming out of it. With those type of situations, even though you had the medical team on your side, you still had the ability to tap into other areas within the show. And introducing Miss Francine to the show. How did that feel? Welcoming that interaction with coming onto the show with one that's already kind of been running, being new to the show, Miss Turner.
They made it very easy. It's a very, very warm and welcoming set. So that was fun. It's been fun. Working with this guy is a blast because he's just open and available and just makes it easy. And I like that I like playing a character that kind of comes in and like shakes him up a little, because he's always been like, perfect confidence, just, kind of ideal. But I like that she kind of knocks him off his square a little. I always love playing characters like that.
Yes, now see, that's the plus side, when you can knock them off but still keep them together at the at the same time.
At the same time.
Yes. Now, it was the experience like actually really working together in this specific scene, because you're introducing as a love interest, correct?
Yeah, you mean with this dynamic? What's it like with this dynamic? Well, for me, number one, Frances is the consummate professional. She when she comes ready to work. She's ready at what directors throw at her, handles that very well, which is always impressive. What I also like is that, you know, like she mentioned, you made me think of this, Francis, that you like that you come in and shake it up and throw Dr. Reynolds off a little bit, which reminds me that Francis actually watches the show. I'm not sure when she started, you know, before after this role, but she got all those episodes in, perhaps binge watch like you did, but she's into it. She has her opinion on the dynamics. She has her opinion on the characters. She has her opinion on where things should go and where they could go, and all of that is so refreshing to have in an acting partner and somebody who comes in because you know, a lot of people don't care that much, and so it makes me kind of perk up and go, oh yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of Dr. Reynolds in a situation like this, and helps you to figure out what else you could bring to it. So it's so beyond refreshing to have somebody there who actually cares about the show, especially coming in as a guest.
Because that's what keeps it interesting, right? Because for me, I had to really kind of decide for myself, okay, well, why her? Like, why Malvo? Why does this woman knock him off his square a little bit? Why would he even consider a scenario like this? It's not because he's just generally down with it. It has to be because if there's something special about this woman, you know. So I wanted to make sure that all of that was there in our chemistry and our connection, and like I said, we have just great chemistry anyway, so it was easy to bring that to the characters, and the things that they connect on was like music and things like that. Just made it easy, and you watch them and you're like, from the minute they meet, you're like, yeah, those two probably should be together. But then there's the, you know, but then she's got a ring, and what does that mean for her and or for him?
Yeah, it's like that. You never think of someone coming on the show thinking in terms of what can they bring to the show and to the story, and just to continue to sing your praises. I think that's really cool. That's really cool.
I love it. Literally, when I say you guys answered 3 of my questions in this one, I was literally gonna say, you know, if you can figure out or if you can think ahead of what tweak would you put into the show. So I guess that is kind of one question that was not answered. If it was one thing that you can tweak pertaining to your characters together or individually, what exactly would it be?
Individually or together, what would I tweak about Reynolds? You know, I honestly, and this might be a boring answer, but I love to take the journey of what the writers present, and for that matter, I don't read ahead too much, or I should say, I don't inquire too much about where they want to go, because everything they've thrown at me for Reynolds has been exciting. At several points in the season, I kind of laugh out loud, giddy with excitement. Like when they came to me season 2 and said, so Reynolds is going to leave Amsterdam. Like he's going to another hospital. He's going to San Francisco. And Peter Horton, the producer, he was on set during that time. And he said, oh, God, I forgot to tell you, you're leaving. And this is what we're going to do. I thought that was so exciting. I was like, oh, word. But a lot of times you'll have actors who are just so concerned about, oh, what's going to happen with my character. You know, I like to watch shows, and I'm the same with this one. I don't want it to be ruined. So whatever they throw at me, I particularly like, and it's been great. I wouldn't change anything really.
I love that. Absolutely. Well, I know our time is limited at this moment, but I am excited to see what's coming next with season 3 and beyond. Literally, I'm about to binge watch again. But I'm wishing you guys the best. I just have a feeling it's going to be amazing. So you guys keep everything going. Keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So much. And I love this hair again.
Thank you.
Y'all
I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah,
See what I can
you know
do.
what? You got it. Just braid it that way a little bit.
We'll help you out.
Thank you both so much. Y'all have a blessed day.
Have a
You
good
too.
one. Thank you.
Bye.